Hello, I'm Tyler Williams from Mammoth Marketing, and I'm the owner here and the one who's really trying to hire a brand specialist. But one of the things I always hated about doing job interviews and applying for jobs is not getting a sense of the company and the sensibilities of the company before I applied. So I want to take a moment to just off the cuff have a little bit of a video to explain to you what we're looking for with this position and what it's like just working at Mammoth. So first, let's talk about the position. So this is a brand specialist position, and if you go to our branding page on our website, mammothforplumbers.com, you'll see a lot of examples of what we need to build for our clients. So our clients are plumbers, and what they need is they need a solid quality brand that is eye-catching out in their community in order for people to build trust with our client, right? So what we end up doing is we take what I like to call the cereal box approach. It is essentially a cartoon avatar and cartoon letters and poppy colors and a lot of bright happiness to throw out into the market. We find that that has a tendency to build stronger companies. And so you can see examples of this on our website, but what we're looking for is somebody to help facilitate building that out with our clients in order to get them to the end goal, which is to have a logo, so most of the time an avatar, a style guide, and one of my favorite pieces, a van wrap that they can then go and get wrapped locally and run around the community with that great new presence in order to explode their business out into the market. And they just become like eye candy, like they're catchy and they're interesting to look at and interact with. And that's what we do for the clients. Now, a lot of our branding clients end up becoming marketing clients after they've gone through the branding process, because we're big believers in that a strong brand makes for better marketing. I can tell you that is mostly the case. So what we need out of somebody for this position is somebody who is very client facing, is very good at asking questions of clients, trying to get to the root of their sensibilities. And we have a process for this. And the process takes about 3 months from the project start to the project end. But we do need somebody to facilitate all these conversations as they're designing and as they're utilizing contractors to get the right illustrations and the right styles. Because really what this position is more than anything else is, yes, it's a designing position, but it's also being a curator of taste, right? So you got to talk to the client, understand what they want, what they would like to see. And then you've got to go and facilitate them getting that in order to proof it or approve it and moving forward. So that's the kind of position that this is. And so clients will work through this process. We usually get the logo locked in, then we end up working on the style guide and the van wrap, and then we do a final presentation with all these things in order to really show people like, hey, here's the culmination of all this work that you and I did together, right? So it's a lot of client management as well as design, and then working with contractors and vendors for getting some things that are a little bit more specific, like illustrations or word marks if we need some help working those things through. So the overall job itself is, of course, here at Mammoth. This is kind of isolated into our branding department, which consists of a few other people in order to facilitate these. And the biggest thing about working at Mammoth is that we need to have mutual respect both ways. We're looking for somebody who is accountable and dependable, but also is willing to just be part of the crew. And that means sometimes doing something that is outside of the job description because we just have a need and you've got the time. And we're looking for somebody who is full-time, permanent position, who can come in and be a part of the team and help us grow this department and facilitate these projects in order to give the clients what they really, really need. So that is the overall sort of aspect of it. The tone inside of the office is fun and laughable and goofy a little bit because I want to enjoy coming to work every day. So I facilitate making a place where we all can enjoy coming to work every day for 8 hours. Now, as far as time frame, because we hire pretty much all around the world, but we need you to be available for 8 hours a day. And it needs to be, 8 to 5-ish, somewhere in there, inside of a US time zone, whether it's Pacific, Mountain, Central, or Eastern. And so you get to pick the time zone that works best for you, and then we end up running you through training and getting you up to speed. but that's pretty much the position and what we're overall looking for. So if this seems like something that would be a good fit for you and you think like, okay, yeah, I've got the skills that I can utilize here. And we do like people to grow under our watch as well. And so if you want to try your hand at this, well, we need you to apply first, right? So depending on where you're coming from this, you might apply in a number of different places, but the easiest one is on our website. But one thing, no matter where you apply or how you work at getting to this position for us, I have a request. I need you to create a video because the on video portion of this job is very important. And the way you present yourself is also important. And I'm not looking for like somebody who is a seasoned like speaker, but I just need somebody who's willing to stand on camera or sit on camera and talk to us via video. So what I would like you to do is record a video and include that along with your application. And I wanted to answer two questions. One, and this is one of the biggest ones, is why is this job interesting to you? Like, why do you think that this is something you want to do? And the second one is a little bit more fun and doesn't have a right or wrong answer at all. But if you could be any kind of a mammoth, made up, imaginary, real, what kind of mammoth would you like to be? So answer those two questions. One is normal and serious. One is silly and a little bit goofy and off the wall, but you know what? It gives us an idea into your personality. So by all means, apply. We'd love to hear from you. If we feel like we want to move into an interview status, we will contact you as soon as we can and send you a schedule link to book an interview. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope to see you somewhere in an inbox. Talk to you later. Thanks.